my god. I'm so fucking sorry. Oh.
The viewers, they've been deprived.
I'm trying to figure out why my video quality is so bad on stream.
They've been deprived of your father's
Is
screaming.
it bad on everybody else's screen?
It's okay, so here's the thing.
A little crunchy.
On the Discord stream, it looks a lot better, but when I put you into Streamlabs, you look kind of like shit. Yeah, so we were muted that entire time, so you might want to say everything you said and, like, say it again.
Whoops. Okay, so... hello everybody, and welcome back to Wormswood. Second time's the charm. In more ways than one. So, as you just noticed, we were muted, and we actually did start. We did start that time, but the technicalities, truly a comedy of errors every day. Every day it gets a little bit worse.
It's fine. We can do better.
So
we can do better than last time.
we're always doing better. Who? Oh, there it is. So, yeah, welcome to Wormswood. We're going to be re-recording our last episode because there were, I'm just not proud of it, and we were very out of game for most of it. So I thought, let's just get the ball rolling then. So a new day begins in Wormswood. All of you wake up remembering a very emotionally intense, almost real feeling dream of a half-lived life, of memories that seem to flow away from you as you blink into the sun. We start on the last sunny day of the season and the first day of school. The air is clear, the fog is far, and the sun is shining in a way that it doesn't for most of the year. On this beautiful Pacific Northwest day, our camera falls into a cloud of brush, vines, and poison oak, and grass that isn't trimmed as often as it should be, and sidewalks that are well treaded and gum covered, and we fall into Wormswood High School, a sad public high school that goes underfunded and undercared for by its residents. Our camera goes through hallways of eerily lit, cheaply tiled, floors of public school into a, cozy little teacher's lounge on the second floor. And we see a grand armchair facing a window, and we meet our first PC. Pix, please explain your character again. Please.
All right. Arabelle. Oh my god. Okay, 1 second. I'm so sorry.
Or not.
So, Arabelle, she's sitting, she has claimed the best chair in the teacher's lounge as, she's, that's not the right way to start. It's fine. She's sitting very elegantly. She's very poised. She's drinking a little cup of tea. She's reading a book. She looks a little not scary, just otherworldly to an extent. Ethereal, yes. She's got very long black hair done very nicely up, braided into a little half up, half down sort of style. She's got swept away bangs, and she's wearing a sort of translucent puffy shirt over a corset, a nice little red skirt, and a pair of platform Mary Janes, I think is what I put her in. Oh no, they aren't that. They're boots. They're very high-heeled boots. She's got red eyes and red lipstick and a little choker that has a sort of swirly symbol in the middle of it. And she is just vibing out. She's waiting for school to start.
Yeah. And Arabelle, you are aware, out of everybody else in this school, you know this is going to be the most eventful year yet.
I sure fucking do.
And as we zoom in on Arabelle, you hear a knock and a creaking of an open door. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
It's me, Mrs. Blackwood. You're the teacher's assistant, correct?
Of course. Yes, I am. You would know.
We've got, 30. Do you want to assist me, please?
It is my job. And Arabelle closes her book and puts it on the desk and takes her tea and stands up and brushes past Miss Blackwood. And don't act so frightened, darling. You look like you've seen a ghost. She just breezes past and into the biology classroom, where she will wait.
She whispers under her breath, "Well, we're all seeing ghosts today." And you enter the biology classroom, and you remember that in the dream you had, there were it was a very different place. This seems like your standard excited teacher classroom, lots of colorful graphs, whereas the previous one seemed to be more bleak. You find that this room seems comforting and light rather than spooky, as it used to feel.
I'm sure I haven't been here before. And she goes and, melodramatically looks out a window and leans on the frame of it.
Yeah, the window like strains a little bit.
All right.
So you need to pass these out, spread them on the desks. I have a seating chart, but I'll just write it in later. So just put these little name cards on everybody's stuff. I'm gonna go prep the lesson plan. I'll be right back. Just leave you to it. And she just points to stuff on her desk, looks at you as though you're a raccoon in a driveway, waiting for you to do something, and then just starts kind of hurrying away.
Arabelle laughs a bit and starts putting out the cards on the desks, doing her job.
Okay, let me take a peeper at my notes. So, is there anything that you want to do? Is there anything you want to do before we pan away?
No, you can go to the next character.
Okay. Let me check my notes again. Okay. So, let's head over to just outside of the school. The school now, there's a large pond, like it's somewhere in between a pond and a lake. A large body of water with a couple small rocky islands in the center that just borders on the school grounds. And in a kind of wet, marshy bed, uh, cattails and, small, scratchy ferns surround a young lady in a large puffer jacket and a little puffy skirt. Ella, would you like to describe your character?
Okay. So, am I allowed to say names, right? Sorry.
What do you mean? Yes, I assume so.
I would say, like, I don't know. My character's name is Molly. She is an anxious wreck. A nervous little child. Standing there, doesn't know what she wants, doesn't know where she wants to go. She just kind of goes along with what everyone else is doing. I'm not sure what else to say.
Just like physically describe her a little bit. Like
physically describe her. She looks like me.
Great.
I'm not sure where else to go with that. As you can see, hair, curly dark brown to the shoulders. She is wearing what you just said that she is wearing. She's like kind of like, on the taller end of like, not average, but just like on the taller end, but not really, really tall. Just kind of like this just awkward little child. Not a child, but just, you know what I mean.
A teen. An awkward teen.
Awkward teen.
Yeah, so you wake up and you don't know where you've been. The only thing you remember is this extended dream. The last thing, seeing a giant hand grab two people out of the sky. And from there, you awake.
Oh gosh. Alrighty. Is there anything in my pockets that I can check?
Yes. You have a phone, you have your IDs, and you have a wad of cash.
Okay. I think she's gonna go grab her phone. She's gonna open it. Just looking for something of anything. She opens her phone because, remembering the password, that's a thing. And
yeah. You remember the password.
Yes. Types in her password. And what does she see?
You have like the default home screen background, and if you what are you like gonna do on your phone? Like, you've got all of the default apps. You don't have any new ones.
Just kind of check to see like the last thing she was doing on there.
Okay, so you open to your tabs. The first thing that you see, when you like on Apple phones, when you click the little home button and then it like shows you all of the apps that you have open. Phones. God, back when home buttons were a thing. Damn you, Apple! Can't have a home button or a... Okay, all phones should have home buttons.
Tell me,
she doesn't have an iPhone 12. Yes, it does. Because we live in a world where Apple never had this stupid idea to take away our home buttons. And our headphone jacks. Progress should have stopped at the iPhone 11, and I rest my case.
Carry on.
So, you go into your phone, and the most recent app that you have open is Notes. You have a screen cap of a local map with a like finger. You know how on Apple phones you can also like draw on your screenshots?
Mm-hmm.
There's a drawn arrow to just a dot in a residential area, and an arrow from seemingly where you are, just like recognizing from your proximity to like water and the islands and stuff and where you're facing, to a drawn line to the school, and then above it in the notes it says first day of school, do not miss.
Does it happen to say a date on it?
It has the date of when it was written, which was yesterday.
Okay. So I figured she'd look at that and be like, that's probably important, but not think too deeply about it. And then, exit out of that real quick. Just kind of just look around the phone a bit more.
There is also a contact for a girl named Clarissa, another contact for somebody named Vector, and another contact for somebody named Teresa.
She sees those contacts and she go into her text messages to see who she last texted.
No messages.
Gosh. I think that she'd go back to the first day of school thing and see, try to figure out where she is in, what's the word? Of, how close she is to the location on her phone for school.
Relation?
That's probably
In
important.
relation?
Huh? In relation,
Yeah.
that's what it was. In relation to the dot.
So to school, you are probably 100 to 200 feet away, maybe a 2-minute walk. But from the residential area, that'd probably be a 20-minute walk.
Okay. So, do you think that's based on the little map with the red thing, she'd be able to tell where she is on there? Well, would it be obvious? Okay. I think then she'd start
heading pretty
towards...
obvious.
Okay, good. I think then she'd start heading towards the red spot. Well, just kind of taking in her surroundings. Hopefully, she got there.
So, you see, as you're so, do you mean walking towards the school or walking towards the dot?
Isn't the dot at the school?
There is a separate one. There's a line towards the school, and then there is a dot towards somewhere else that's not labeled.
I think that... Okay, sorry, I got confused.
It's
I think
okay.
that you would first head towards the school and figure out, I'm going to check out that red dot later.
Yeah.
Because, school. I should not miss that. That's probably very important. And as soon as the school isn't open yet, then she probably is going to go to that red dot.
Yes, you are... as you're walking towards the school, you start getting your first text message, which shows that you've been added to an Apple message group chat. I love how I'm just plugging Apple phones today. I don't know why this is really an Apple phones day.
Plugging my computer.
Yes, Steve Jobs owns my soul, apparently.
Steve Jobs.
Shouldn't have gotten that iPad when I was 8. That really ruined my life. So, you're added to a group chat, and you know how when you're added to a group chat in the middle of a conversation, you don't know what started the the whole thing. Can you hear my parents talking in the background?
No.
Cool, good. Yeah, my parents are having a fight about hiking, which is just a really an interesting topic for sure. The debate continues in the background always. So you are added to this group chat, and it seems like people are talking about I wonder who's gonna get it. I don't know. And it's all these unknown numbers, and you do see that Clarissa's comes in and just I am rooting for all of you. Really, really magnanimous text here. We love a vocabulary word.
I think she just look at her phone blowing up well, this seems important. So she go to the message and she just type in hi. Just nothing else. She doesn't want to alarm anyone because she doesn't recognize anyone, so she's not really sure what to say.
Yeah, as soon as you text hi, you get bunch of highs back. And you get one from Clarissa that says, "Hi, Molly. Excited to see you at theater club later."
Okay. She realized, like, oh, I guess this is the thing that I do. And she says, you know, like, I don't have anyone's numbers. Can everyone just, like, say their name, you know?
Yeah, you get a bunch of names. So you get one from The Hiking Escalates. You get one from Brian, Sage, NPC names. We love when you have your notes ready and you know what the NPCs are named. Bailey, Autumn, Puck, Andromeda, and Sicily with an S.
How would you spell that? Tell me.
She spells it Sicily. Sicily.
Sicily. Nice. I feel like she wouldn't add those numbers right away because that's a lot of people. So, wait, do these versions of the phone have a screenshot?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, she take a screenshot of, like, you know, that and the thing just for later.
Yeah.
Just for later. That's not something she's gonna deal with right now. You know? She put her phone away. Keep her phone out, but with the little map, and continue heading on towards the school. Unless she's already there. I don't think she's already there yet, right?
Yes, and you do have one more note. That is from earlier in the night yesterday in your notes app on your phone, and it just says. It's like seems to be typed really quickly, and it's in all caps. Beware the mother of the beast.
That's terrifying, but you know, she's gonna look at that and be like, "That's something we're gonna deal with later."
We love avoidance.
Just gonna put that over there for now. But she'd continue heading on towards the school until I'm guessing hopefully she arrives, unless there's something else that's supposed to happen before she arrives at the school.
Yeah. You get there, you pick up a map, you get an email with your, class schedule. All is right in the world of Molly, except for that one creepy note. And the no memory thing, but hey.
You know.
So we will pan to our next character. And that is okay. So our camera sweeps out from the hall of the school and up into the woods, the mountainous woods, into a little creekside cabin. Mounted right above a little eroded cliff. The creek flowing down into the lake. Little woodland creature sounds, Disney princess music. And we go into a, let's be real, turquoise painted bedroom. And, ornately decorated. And Hales, would you like to describe your character?
I hate that you called me out just a little bit through all of that, but yes, I would. So, we open up into a view. It is at what time in the morning? What time would the clock say?
It would probably be. How early do you think Rory wakes up? Because I feel like she wakes up pretty early.
Oh, she 100% wakes up at least. I mean, it's a school day, so I feel like she'll allow herself a little bit more sleep. Wait, no, that's the opposite. Okay, it's a school day, so she probably wakes up at like 4:30.
Yep, she is that
and then
girl.
On the weekends, she allows a little sleep. She wakes up at 5:30. She likes to get a little reckless on the weekends. And just to set the scene, she has one wall that is just a mirror, and one wall that has, like, you know how you have like sometimes a quarter wall because there's a door.
Mm-hmm.
One whole quarter of her wall is filled up with nothing but clocks that are mysteriously all at different times.
Labeled at all or not?
No.
No labels.
Why would she need them
Perfect.
labeled? Why would she need them labeled? This is very familiar to her. They all move at different times. They are all of different styles. None of them match. They are as eclectic as anything else in her room.
Oh gosh.
So it is.
You've got
4:30 in the
4
morning.
clocks on Fae. You've got like all the different Fae time zones in your house right now.
Yeah, totally. So it is 4:30 a.m. Well, I guess we'll say like it's now probably 5. So she's in full workout gear. She is at the bar that is attached to the mirror on the side of her room, and she is doing plies and constantly checking the clock to make sure that she still has enough time to go shower before she needs to get ready for school. Oh yes, I must describe her. She is
Yes.
slightly taller than average. I think we decided she was like 5'7". She has tan skin, very long, but it's rolled in a bun, blue hair, and pointy ears that you can only see because her hair is up. And she is wearing lots of baby pinks and baby blues, and that is essentially the color scheme of her room as well.
So Rory, you get a knock on your door from your lovely grandfather, Henry. Hello? Can I come in?
Yeah, of course, Gramps.
Okay, so I know last year he comes in so quiet. He's the kind of person who opens the doorknob just like so slow and wears like soft shoes inside, so you never hear him coming. And
Their household is just incredibly quiet.
it's so quiet.
She's a dancer. They make no noise when they move.
Yeah, no, he does have a dog named Roscoe, and Roscoe is the loudest dog possible.
This is why we got Roscoe.
Yeah, he's loud enough for both of you.
We needed something to fill the silence.
And he's like, look, I know you had some trouble last year making friends, so I signed you up for the play this year because I know there's dancing and singing and stuff involved.
What? How can you even do that legally?
I'm your guardian. I have access to all your accounts. You're in high school.
I know, I didn't know your parents could sign you up for things. I didn't go to
your parents can do this stuff. My parents did this to me all the time. Welcome to high school. Yeah, but if you have parents who are willing to overreach to try and fix your social life, they can just sign you up for clubs.
I need to stop learning things on stream. Okay. Sorry. Anyways. Can we reset that for a second? My brain.
Yeah, well, everyone who's watching this, because this is a live stream and not a editable medium, edit that out. Cut it. Forget that happened.
Redact it in your brain. Redact it in your brain. It's fine. It's all fine.
I know you had some trouble making friends last year, so I signed you up for the play. I know it's got a lot of singing and dancing and stuff, and I know that's what you like, so I thought it might be a good opportunity for you to get yourself out there and make some new connections, you know?
Gramps, I don't really have time to join a play. I mean, I'm going to school for 8 hours a day. I have my gardening club. I have at least 5 to 6 hours of training after school, not to mention homework, and I need to be finding a job. I really just don't think I have time in my schedule for this.
Look, one, you do not need a job. I'm retired. I got government money on government money. Okay, we do not need any extra incomes right now. And anyway, you know, you already trained so much. Maybe you could just cut back a couple of hours. You're gonna be practicing on the play anyway.
I can't cut back a couple of hours. I'm 17. I am nearing the age where more. I need to be training more, not less.
Look, the scouts are gonna be coming and stuff to the play too. I mean, theater loves a good dancer just as much as dancers love good dancers, if not more. I've seen chorus line. I know how this works.
It's fine. Thank you for helping.
Look, I just know that, you know, in any way, I know that I've only met these girls because sometimes I would come and pick you up from dance classes and stuff. But I mean, they're not that cool. I mean, you don't want to spend time with them that much, right?
Right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I
sent
should
you-
go
I-
shower.
Okay. Well, I love you, and I can give you a ride, but you know, I know that you
I'm good.
that nice lad from down the road is always offering to give you a ride to school. What was his name again?
Doug?
Oh yes, I was gonna say Dylan. Yeah, you know, D names very confusing. Um, yeah, you know, he's got that ATV. It's so convenient. And remember that time he took me to the hospital?
Yes, I do remember the time he took you to the hospital. Yes, I also have a car that I can drive myself. That is, it it's fine. Gramps, have you had your medicine this morning? Have you ate yet?
I have eaten. I have had my heart medication. I am very good. I'm gonna go fishing later, so just
Okay.
wanted to make sure that we had this conversation first.
Okay.
So that you wouldn't be surprised when you started getting theater emails.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks.
And technically you don't have to go. I mean, it's not mandatory, but
No, it's fine. I'll go. I will go. So, yeah. Cool.
okay. I can tell you don't like this idea very much, but you know.
Maybe it'll look good on college applications. I guess
Hey,
some places like theater kids.
I'm sure many places like theater kids. Okay, well, I'll be down by the creek.
Okay, I will see you at about. I think I get off of class about 8, so I will. What do you want for dinner tonight?
Oh, I'll order something. I'll order something.
Are you sure? Cause I can make us something.
I don't need you to cook for me. I got it. I can try spaghetti again.
Okay. Well, I will see you later tonight.
Okay. Am I cutting out? Can everybody hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Can everybody hear me? Am I cutting out?
Yep.
Okay.
We
I was cutting out for a second, so I didn't hear what you said. So, but I assumed you finished the sentence, so I'll be good. So Henry walks out of your room. You know, walks down the stairs. Yeah, and you get showered and get ready for school. And as you don't hear him walk down the stairs, you do hear Roscoe run around the living room. Yeah, just wildly.
You
He's
could
one
just
of those
hear the
dogs
sound of
that
his little claws on the wooden floor, just
Oh yeah.
scraping away.
Yeah. He's one of those dogs that has, that there's a lot of dog breeds that are supposed to have cut tails, but, people don't cut them. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't cut dogs' tails, but he's one of those dogs that just has an enormous baseball bat of a tail, just knocking stuff around.
This is why
yeah,
all
he's
of our
so
collectibles
excited.
are plastic.
Yep. Everything that is glass is super high.
Every now and then you'll hear something be ricocheted off a wall and you just hear it bounce across the floor. The only sounds that permit this house.
So, let me check my notes. Is there anything else that Rory wants to get done today? Before we go to school, before we get there.
Well, she'll probably send a mirror message to her mom, letting her know that she's headed to her first day of school, that everything's fine, and that she will call her when she gets home from ballet and give her an update on her day of school. And she'll probably check off all of her things she's done in the morning so far. So she's checked off her workout, she's checked off her shower, getting dressed for school, getting her backpack ready, talking to her grandfather. All out of her planner, stuffs the giant planner in her backpack, barely gets it closed.
Yeah, you get a message back from your mom. So excited for you. Dots. Mirrors have mirrors have typing. Mirrors can tell you when somebody's typing. Red receipts are on. Yeah, for all those who don't know, we actually are playing Monster Hearts, so this is not a fantasy setting, as you can probably tell, modern setting. But this is a magic mirror. This is a magic mirror that you can text through.
Oh yeah, Rory is half fae.
Oh yeah, we didn't have people describe their classes, which we should have.
Rory is half fae and half chosen, and she lives with her grandfather, and her mother, who is fae, lives in the fae world.
Yep. And
her
Arabelle is
Arabelle.
Yeah. Or is he?
Or is he?
Yeah, so your mom sends you a text back, so proud of you. It feels like only yesterday you left. I miss you so much. Love you. Heart emoji, heart emoji, heart emoji, heart emoji. Selfie of her in her kitchen.
Rory's gonna type back, I did leave yesterday. I was just there for the summer. But I appreciate it. Love you. I'll see you later.
What? Wait, what did you say? I'm sorry, you cut out for me.
She types back, I did see you yesterday. I was there for the summer. But I appreciate your thanks. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. After that she likes the message, likes all of the messages that you've sent.
She's gonna put her mirror back in her backpack and turn the sound off.
Yeah. You get a text from Doug that says need a ride.
She's gonna consider it for a second. You can almost see her mentally weighing the pros and cons. Do I ride with Doug or do I just take my own car? And she's gonna decide to flip a coin about it, actually.
Would we like to do an actual roll?
Sure. Let's do it. Roll to ride with Doug.
Okay. If anybody saw my mom sneakily open the door.
I did not actually.
She was standing behind him when I said that. Did you see her hand? Oh my gosh. Let me send her a text.
Everybody missed when my mom sneakily opened the door a little while ago.
Oh my gosh, this is the mom's episode. We saw everybody's moms just out of frame.
Speaking of mothers, mine just finished making cookies.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But I can't leave because I'm on camera.
Okay, well, and we continue.
How do we continue to roll for Doug?
So, yeah, would you like to roll or would you like me to roll?
I can roll.
Okay.
I'm assuming that you'll have it be like half and half if it's a 6
odds
or
or
above.
evens.
Okay. It wasn't rolling in my hand. I get an 11.
Okay, I asked you odds or evens and you did not reply.
Oh, I didn't know what you meant.
Okay, well, odds or evens, and then we'll roll again.
Even?
Okay.
That's also an 11.
Okay, so, I was gonna say that evens was ride with Doug, so let's, yeah.
Well,
So
that was an odd.
Yeah! You rolled a coin! You coined! You flipped a coin! You got it.
Okay, so I'm not riding with Doug.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's just gonna drive. She's just gonna get her tiny little Prius, and she's gonna go. Her Prius, like most could assume, is also blue.
Beautiful. So as you are driving to school, you see Doug on the ATV, who's also driving to school. They're still wearing they're wearing the park ranger jacket because if they're not wearing it, people will think they stole the ATV. And
that's why she doesn't like to ride with Doug. She doesn't like the attention where people just stare at them.
Yeah, and they give you a little wave. The ATV is like a little bit slower than a car. So you do drive past them. And yeah, you arrive at school. Is there anything you want to do before we cut away?
Oh, she got to go check on our garden, check on our bunnies. Make sure they're fed. Make sure everything is watered.
I think we'll take care of that later.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. Can I go ahead and say that it rained last night, so she doesn't need to water the plants?
Yeah.
Okay, so she just needs to make sure the bunnies have food.
Yeah, this is the Pacific Northwest. It rains all the time. It's so wet all the time. So we get over to Fro. What do you have a question? Are you saying something?
No, I'm eating plastic.
Fro, not again.
Bro, don't eat that. What is it?
Is
plastic?
It a pen?
No.
What kind of?
Yeah, plastic from what?
It's part of a bottle I bit off.
Bruh.
I'll continue on.
The crunching noises.
Fro eating non-edible things. Part however many. Okay. So we now cut over to Sherilyn's house. Another house just outside of town, bordering. It was right at the edge where the creek meets the pond. And we see a little squat log cabin just on a 2-foot stilt so that it won't, get any damage when the flooding happens, as it does. A little bit of a wooden steps going up to the door, little porch out front. And as we go inside, we see some of our characters. We've got our Jambone and Jambone's gang. So we see in the kitchen Boone, a pink-haired, non-binary person wearing lovely Hello Kitty pajama pants, large, oversized t-shirt, big blue lightning bolts, and a giant wolf. You know the kind, like the 90s wolf t-shirt. Just like 3 wolves, like, you know, shittily photoshopped into the same picture with a bunch of lightning. And as we go upstairs, we see a bedroom with a bunch of different bunk beds. And inside, we see Snail and our other boy. Michael, would you like to describe your character?
Yes. Where do I start? Michael's kind of like, is he awake or is he asleep?
I'll say he's awake.
Alright. Because then I would have to describe clothes besides his normal ones. So Michael looks kind of like just a typical skater guy. He's like slightly above average height. He has, hair down to about like just an inch or two above his shoulders, and the ends are dyed purple. He has kind of a leather jacket. He looks tired. I am trying to think of words. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Would you also say what skin he is?
Oh yes, he is a ghost.
Ah ha ha. Yes. Finally, the monster in Monster Hearts appears.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, type in something. So our you're awake. Jambone, I'm sorry, I forgot to describe that Jambone is also in this room. We have cut down the cast of Jambone's gang because I feel like it's better if I keep track of less NPCs this season.
There were a lot
we
of
only have so we only have Jambone, Snail, and Boone this season. And so yeah, you've got Jambone and Snail who are still asleep. Snail's a freshman, little puff of white hair, you know, dark skin, huge bunny sweat, like bunny onesie, and Jambone who has like a, you know, little bit of freckles on their nose and like that just shitty dye like Kool-Aid red fringe. And they're both fully asleep. It's like 8:50. You've got to be at school in like 20 minutes. And you can hear Cheryl, you know, getting everything ready for the drive. Boone comes up behind you. So how are we gonna do this? What's the game plan?
Well, do you want me to handle waking them up?
I mean, somebody's gotta.
What should the other one of us do? If
I think we just go, you get Jambone because they're heavier, and I'll get Snail because they'll probably be easier to throw into the car.
Alright. So we're carrying them?
I mean, remember, it's not... we could try the thing that we did that one time where I put an Eggo in people's faces and then the Eggo got
Oh.
them awake, but we're out of Eggos, so I mean,
Oh.
I have like bread, but I mean they're not ducks.
I think we just carry them and then we can bring the bread in the car and use that to wake them up.
Yeah, I've got sandwiches for everybody already packed. Come on! And then Boone starts clapping really loud, like opening all the blinds, like shaking Snail. Snail rolls like a log, like just completely stiff. I will not be woken.
Snail, we have like 20 minutes to get to school. We need to go now.
You can't take me.
Did he just hiss?
Yes.
Alright, Boone, you want to resort to plan B?
Yeah, we got it. Boone, like, grips Snail, like, rips off the blanket and then grips Snail, and pulls them into a fireman's carry, and Snail just goes, put me down! And, they're, like, 4'9", an extra short freshman, and Boone just keeps going, we gotta get to school. Come on. First day of high school, you know, aren't you excited? Never! And it is now your turn. Jambone lies still, like, dead asleep. Like, Jambone is one of those people who could have water dumped on them while asleep and would not awake.
Alright. I think I'm just gonna carry him. Are they, like, bigger than me?
Not, like, they might be a little bit taller than you by, like, half an inch, but they're not, like, significantly bigger than you.
Alright, so I should be fine, then. Just...
Yes! Make a roll, please!
I forget how to do the rolls in the system. I haven't played in ages.
Okay, it's 2d6 with your volatile stat, and I gotta actually bring up the core moves and tell you which move this is, because we're playing Monster Hearts today.
Yes.
Oh gosh, I keep forgetting to share the folder of all of my TTRPG books with my personal email. And the rich and famous. I can't sing that song because copyright.
I'm gonna get copyrighted for looking like Light.
We get copyright claimed.
Every time I hear that song now, I'm going to get reminded of that.
Oh my gosh. So, do you have your character sheet up?
Yes, I do. I roll with my volatile bonus, you said?
Yes, you do.
That is an 11.
Okay, that is a big success. So, yeah, how do you grab Jambone?
I think just, like, under the arms, and I'm trying to, like, drag him as far off of the floor as I can.
Yeah.
I keep messing this up. Head empty today.
They use he, him, they use he, they pronouns. So, yeah, you grab them off of the bed, and as soon as their, like, feet clonk onto the floor, you see that they're already wearing shoes. As if they prepared for this moment, but continue to not be awake. And you drag everybody into the car. Cheryl is double fisting a Starbucks and a homemade coffee. And Boone's just like, remember what we talked about? It's like, I wrote. And
I'm sorry,
and
you
she
cut
like
out what?
between sips, she puts both into the 2 cup holders in the center console. Is like, is everybody ready for school?
We still have to work on getting these 2 up, but yep.
Am I cutting out? Can everybody hear me? Okay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
Oop.
We can
Must
hear everyone.
Reloading. I gotta figure out
What?
my computers.
I can hear you, Andre, but you are frozen.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you as well.
Alright, good. I was gonna say Andre seems better, but now
Can
I
you
cannot
hear me?
see. Yes.
Yup.
Okay, awesome.
Oh. Andre said his Discord is crashing. I think we're gonna have to wait a minute.
Okay, I can hear you guys. Hello?
We can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Hello.
Oh, you
God.
fucked up my cameras. Wow.
Fun. Let's get some midstream entertainment in here. I don't know what I'm doing.
Amazing entertainment. Bravo. Toast? It's a no from Toast.
Hello?
We cannot hear you if
Just
you
say
can hear
something.
us.
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Can you
Hello?
hear me
I think
now?
You're
We
gonna have
can
to
We
leave
can
and
hear
rejoin.
you, god damn it. Oh,
Can you
Wait,
see me?
Yes.
Toast
Yes.
speaking. I cannot
Uh,
hear him. I think I'm gonna have to leave and
I'm gonna
rejoin.
fucking cry.
I'm
Also,
so
what did you
sorry.
guys
No.
roll? Because I rolled a 16 and it feels like I'm going last.
I rolled
Yeah.
a 15.
I
I rolled a
decided
9.
hot.
I
No,
rolled a
everybody.
14.
Least to greatest then.
We started lowest to highest.
I cannot hear Toast. I think I have to leave and rejoin. Is that okay?
Andy, can you speak?
I can. I am speaking. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, no, I can't hear
Okay, if they're
Hello?
speaking, then I can't hear them. Wait, I hear somebody
hear
saying
them.
hello.
That
Hello?
is picked.
Okay, nope.
Can anyone hear Toast?
I can, yes.
I can.
I have to
Yeah.
leave and rejoin
Excuse-
then. I am so sorry, Fro.
I'm just gonna refresh and hopefully that won't actually kick me off. It'll just
Mhm.
No!
God damn it.
Alex.
here.
I'm just gonna
Did
leave.
it work? Is it fine?
I don't think it did.
Uh,
Oh god,
Turn
okay,
it-
no, everything's going to shit.
I can hear Andy. I can see Andy. I can hear everybody else.
I can hear and see
Yay!
everyone. Hopefully it should work now.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So we're back.
I'm back in my place on stream. Yes, it's all fine. It's all fine. We're all
It's
solid.
all fine. We're all fine.
It's great. Everything's going
Narration.
great.
I can't
Funky.
sing the song because copyright. But
I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, Fro.
Just sing it horribly and then you'll be like so off tune you can't get copyrighted.
It doesn't even work like that. I watched a
Hey,
streamer. I watched a streamer who sang a Disney song badly in Russian, and they still DMCA'd him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Alright,
Uh.
let us continue.
I can't give context for this, but I just got a text from Olly that just says, "I'm about to lose my shit in this pizza shop bathroom right now." And I would encourage all of my homies who are in that group chat to go check it because it's very funny. So, is there anything that so as you guys get out in the back parking lot of the school, right in front of the garden. Anything that you want to do or like talk to or say while you're in the in the car?
I
Hales,
just
we can see your face through the hole in the crochet.
I
There,
just
now we can.
want to make sure that we get Jambone and Snail up for school.
Yeah, Snail is fully awake. And as you're driving and as you pull into the school parking lot, I think everybody in the car is just trying to like snap in their face or like, you know, do the like backhanded slap on their cheek. But as Cheryl makes a violent right turn into the parking lot, a like little bit of the coffee spills onto Jambone as they are sitting in the center seat and just goes, "Oh, so we're here." And they like lean back a little bit. Preparedness, one of my best qualities. And yeah, and you guys, Cheryl makes like the tightest / quickest parallel park you've ever seen. Okay, everybody, out of my car. And you know, your friends start popping the doors and getting out.
Hey.
Snail wanders into the garden. Boone pats you on the shoulder.
What's even going on right now?
We're the Jambone and Co are getting out of the car and going to school. Okay, that's what's going on. Dang. Gosh, I have so many Canvas notifications. I have 3 notifications from YouTube and like 40 bazillion from Canvas. I guess that means I'm smart. And so your friends and stuff are all popping out of the car. Snail goes over to the garden, and Hales, are you still here?
Yes, I am.
Like, as you get there, you see Snail, a freshman, who has come over to the garden club, like, after school a couple times. You know, they went to the middle school before, so you've never, like, seen them in class or anything. But they're in, like, this big white bunny onesie. And fire detergent strikes back. And,
Snail's wearing a suit to school.
No suit, kid.
No.
And they're, like, hanging out in the garden a little bit. And yeah, so you see Michael, who you've seen around school, Jambone, Boone. They're kind of like the skaters and stuff. Jambone pops out of the car with a board. Boone has hers strapped to the backpack. I think Michael probably has one as well. And yeah, you see these fools chilling right outside your garden.
Fools is correct. We are stupid.
Are any of them in the garden club?
No.
Okay, so Rory. I apologize in advance. Rory, who does not like people going against the rules, is kind of going to start storming her long legs over. So basically, she gets there in like 3 strides. And she's going to very aggressively throw open the gate to the garden and yell, "What are you guys doing here? This is not open to the regular students."
Hey! I put my name on the sheet when I signed up for Garden Club. And says Jambone, the tallest one. That gives me special privileges somehow. Right? Boone shakes their head.
Were you
Michael shakes
accepted
his head
to
as well.
the garden club?
Define accepted.
Did you receive an email from me, the head of the garden club, that you were accepted? Because I don't remember accepting you.
This is transphobic. And then they start walking away.
I'm just gonna like turn around before I follow them and just say, I'm so sorry about him. Them. Head empty. I keep doing that.
It's okay. I'm sorry for yelling. It's just this is a very fragile garden, and high schoolers are not notoriously known for being fragile creatures.
What's fragile? And you see Snail is behind you carrying the bunny.
I'm gonna need you to put that down, please. Slow and steady.
They put down the backpack first.
The bunny. I'm going to need you to put down the rabbit. Slow and steady. Please.
Gosh, okay. They start walking over to put the bunny back.
Okay, thank you. If you would like to sign up for the garden club or sign up for visitation days, you can do that. But please follow our rules and regulations for the safety of the garden, yourself, and the bunnies. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Have they left yet?
Yeah, they walked away.
Okay, she's gonna close back
Michael,
the
like-
garden and go over to the bunnies and like check and make sure that they're okay.
What was Michael gonna say?
He just like says another like awkward sorry as he like follows Snail out the door.
She's gonna give you like a kind of hand raise of being like, it's okay, you're okay. I trust you.
Hey,
Yes.
Pix, I don't know if you meant this, but your camera is lower than usual.
It was meant to be facing the ceiling because I don't want people to see me right now. I just want to lay down on the bed and do nothing. Because all of my
That is
muscles
fair.
work all the time. Keep playing D&D.
Ugh. Back pain. So, Hales, as you are tending to the garden, you do notice something. It seems like a lot of
I think
hey, Fro?
Remain calm.
Oh, my calm is remained, and we are, yes, we're good.
Fine.
I just read the muted, and I was just making sure. Thank you for having everything under control, Fro. I love you so much.
You're doing
and-
amazing, sweetie.
You see that some of the like dirt is upturned, and it has like kind of a weird like smell.
Define weird.
like kind of like a coppery, like metal-y kind of smell. It looks like somebody. It doesn't look like. It looks like a really large animal kind of like dug a hole and somebody filled it in.
Does she notice anything else different about the garden or the bunny hen?
It looks like. Okay. I gotta make a roll real quick. just gotta make a little roll. Just a roll. Okay.
There's so much beeping happening from all of the messages.
Okay, yeah. So as you look over at the like bunny pen, there's nothing seems to be wrong, but as you're looking at the chickens, you notice that the coop lock is broken. It looks like it was broken by like maybe like an actual lock, like a tool of some kind. Like it doesn't look like it was like the door isn't snapped is what I'm saying.
All right, she's gonna go over and like check it. So like she's gonna probably like pick the lock up in her hand and like look over in confusion, and then she's gonna check inside the coop to make sure that all of the chickens are okay and accounted for, and that there is like.
Okay, so there are normally only
Oh, no.
There are normally 6 chickens, but today there are 4.
No. Which ones was it?
Okay, let's name. What are their names? What are they named after? Because everybody loves a weird animal name.
I feel like she would name them. What would Rory name a bunch of chickens? I feel like she would name them after different flowers.
Okay, so let's just say baby's breath and chrysanthemum, peony. Baby's breath and peony, they are gone. And on that note, Fro, can we get a pause, please? I need to use the restroom.
Fro, I'm so sorry.
It has been an hour and 17 minutes, and I have just been sitting here on my fucking phone.
Hey, you will get your cool moment, Fro. I will give you a very cool moment.
Can I say that she just like really quickly texts whatever teacher overruns this project with her that 2 of the hens are missing, and then we can like pan to Fro.
Are we pausing though?
Yes, we are pausing.
Okay.
I'm sorry, viewers. I drank 2 bottles of water because I was very nervous today, and I now have to pee.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream and then we can start it up again. How about that?
Can you just actually, you know what? I'll just block my camera and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I'm gonna go get donuts. I've been sitting here doing absolutely nothing. My back hurts and I'm reading a really sad manga.
We should make like a be right back screen.
I'll make it.
I could make one. Wait, I could make like a little design for it if you wanted. Oh, honey, are you okay? They can't hear me.
I don't know if they have their headset still on, so...
Yeah, I think they take their headset off.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I was mean.
No, it's fine. They deserve it.
I'm gonna accidentally just shut my camera off, but it's okay. Also, we have migrated to Fluffy Jacket, putting hair up, and I've eaten like 7 cookies. So
I have food
Incredible.
that I'm eating very in between scenes.
I am just existing. I was drawing earlier. Now I am just zoning out.
That's so valid.
oh my gosh, when I said what's even going on, I thought that everyone was just
Oh.
silent, but it's because I couldn't hear them.
No. By the way, I do think we are still streaming.
We are.
Just yeah,
Well,
just
the stream
like
heard me say that.
people can hear us. We're not on a pause. Yes, I know. Hello.
I am.
Fancy intro posing. Let's
I'm
all
very
pose. Cool pose. I can't think.
Okay. So, well, I'll give Hales. Are you still present?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you some more clues, and then
Okay.
we'll cut to Fro so that Fro can have some fun. See, Fro
Okay,
never
perfect.
goes last. I usually never put Fro last.
All right.
This is the
so
first time Fro has ever gone last in intros.
Okay, question.
Yes.
Ha! No.
What teacher do you think runs? Because like every club has to have like a teacher supervisor.
Yeah, Mrs. Blackwood, who's the biology teacher, is the teacher supervisor for the garden club. She also does senior environmental sciences, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If Mrs. Blackwood is the, never mind.
So does
Yes.
Miss Blackwood already know about the missing hens?
Hey, you can text her, find out.
Okay, how does Rory feel about this teacher? Does she give the same vibe she gave in the last turn?
You in the last season, also you said that Rory liked her last season. You still like her. Like she's a very
Okay.
You've had her since
So
freshman year. Like she's one of
I
your
still
favorite
just-
teachers.
I still hate the English teacher though.
Yeah, you still hate him. He's still kind of a dick. He's still kind of the
I
worst.
still refuse to acknowledge his name. I only call
Rock?
him the English teacher.
Oh.
So yeah, you send her a text about that, and she goes, "Oh no, as soon as you text her, like there's a couple minutes pause, and then you just get a oh no."
Right. Okay, so Rory's gonna message her back and be like, what should we do? Can you ask around the janitorial and staff and do we have security guards on our campus?
There's no guards, and there's also there's cameras around the school, but there's no cameras in the garden.
So I guess she'll just
She-
message her and ask her to ask around the faculty and the janitorial staff and ask if anybody has, seen poor
Yeah.
baby's breath and peony.
Yeah, so she's like,
They
I'll
have little name
definitely-
tags. They have little ribbons. Each one is color coded, and they have little name tags. They can't be that hard to miss.
So she's like, I'll ask the janitor later today. I'm so sorry you had to start your year this way, and that's that you watched a dead chicken. That's sad. That's not cool.
Rory's in shambles. For a person who never emotes or cries, she is crying because this is an animal, and this is I imagine she's been in this garden club since her freshman year, so she's literally raised these chickens.
Yeah,
since they were born.
Yeah, they were part of
named
the.
them.
Yeah, they were part of your I think even I'd go so far as to say that these are the chicks that you incubated in your freshman year science project. These are not specifically your project, but class wide when you get to have a class pet for a little while. This was your class. These chickens mean so much to you.
Hers were definitely forget me not. That's her chicken. and everyone makes fun of her for its name because she keeps the dashes in specifically.
Yeah, lovely. Fro.
I'm eating straight powdered sugar.
Can you pause?
No.
It's edible.
I mean, yeah, that's good. That's good that it's a food. But it's your turn.
Oh wow, it only took you an hour and 24 minutes.
Hey, somebody's always last. I didn't make this decision.
You were the one who chose to go from least to greatest.
No, Pix chose to go from least to greatest. I just said high or low, and Pix said low.
Pix, you can suck my dick.
Yeah, it's in frame. It's in frame. We got the middle finger. Don't worry. So as we go from the worrying scene in the garden, we pan over to the Holt household. Your father went to work early, and your mom is not home. Let's keep it ambiguous. We're keeping it ambiguous
Because we still don't know.
We haven't done the backstory scene, and I know it's going to be good. So, you know.
Also, should we mention here, because if we're erasing the last one.
I'm sure he'll bring it up.
Okay.
Yeah, Rory and Eleanor are cousins. Just making sure we all know that. So, yeah, it's like maybe 7 a.m. What is Eleanor like up to before school?
Working out.
Pumping iron.
Yeah. Straight lifting shit. And then, so her schedule is, she wakes up at 5. She has a protein bar. She works for like an hour until 6:30. Then she takes a shower. Then she has breakfast. And then she gets like everything else ready and then she leaves.
So, can you describe what Eleanor looks like?
Yeah, shit. 1 second. Let me finish eating this donut.
So in that time, I'll just describe the exterior. The Holt household is, your classic suburban house, painted white on the outside. Little light blue accents. Lovely little linoleum tile kitchen. Nice backyard leading out into the forest, but fenced in for the most part.
Hi, I'm done eating that donut.
I'm sorry if everybody heard my dad say, "All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom," before walking.
Oh no, we all
past
heard
my
it.
Door.
Everyone heard it.
Yep. Everyone heard it now. Well, now we all know that my dad's taking a shit right now.
Making piss.
I'll never forget that meme. My gender's fluid. My gender's fluid is. Yes. So the whole household is eerily quiet.
What's that happening with the dog?
And
no.
That you know of?
No, why?
Okay, she was acting weird.
Why is my dog stupid and broken?
Oops, I broke my dog.
So, to describe Eleanor, imagine someone who, if they didn't... Oh. No? No. So, Eleanor stands at a whopping 6'4". So, taller than your average female. What is she, a sophomore?
Yeah, sophomore or junior.
She's a sophomore because Rory's a junior.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so she's a sophomore.
Yeah. Taller than your average high schooler, period.
Like, taller than your average high school, period. Definitely taller than your average sophomore. Very broad shoulders, clearly very fit. She looks like she could break anyone in half. Quite honestly, like Rory's done. Rory's broken. She wears her
Great.
hair up, her long, like, blonde, like, it looks like it might have been curly at one point, but she, like, burnt the shit out of her hair, so now it just, like, lays in a kind of, like, frizzled straight. She keeps all of it up in a really tight bun and pins it back with 2 crochet needles that are very obviously crochet needles because they usually have, like, yarn hanging off the ends of them. She wears the same outfit every day, which is a variation of a turtleneck sweater, black, like, pants, sometimes skinny jeans, sometimes not. It's usually just, like, black pair of pants, and a cross and a silver locket on her neck. And she goes to school every day like that. The emo sorority girl. Sorority, sorry. The emo sorority
Lovely.
girl. But yeah, that's pretty much all about. She has really, really vibrant blue eyes. Like, it's the kind of, like, oh my god, your eyes are blue kind of blue. She also has a very, like, masculine jaw. Very, like, it's not necessarily a hooked nose, but it is, like, a very, like, Russian-esque nose.
Like a Roman nose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that your anything else you'd like to share? Oh, say your character class.
Oh, so she is the chosen one. She was chosen by God after a misunderstanding with the world.
Great way of explaining it. Yeah, so Eleanor starts going through her morning routine, and you get a little text from your father, like a previous text, but that just says like, have a good day at school, love you. And is there anything like, as you're walking around your house, you walk past that room and, push those feelings to the side and just keep going with your day? You walk past a wall of your family's photos, and, you see your grandmother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your grandfather, all of these people in your family who are around and some who are not. And is there anything you want to do in your house before you get going for school?
She's gonna lock all the doors.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to make 2 lunches. And I would like to imagine that Eleanor is a surprisingly good cook. So she, like, she takes her time making, like, lunch for her and Rory because she knows that Rory will forget it.
Amazing. Yeah, so you cook lunches, and does Eleanor walk or drive?
She drives.
Okay. So as you walk out of your
Let's not
house, you
forget
see like
the oversized, massive fucking duffel bag she brings everywhere that has about,
Yep.
like, 2 small 10-pound weights on both sides, so it evens the weight out. So she's, like, carrying at least 30 pounds at all times.
Yep, just a full fireman's carry. You're carrying a whole. I mean, you have what's the thing? Armory move for chosen. So, yeah, you're just.
She doesn't bring the weapons in the duffel bag. She puts them in the trunk of her car.
Ah, perfect. Yeah, you can't bring weapons on school grounds. That's why Eleanor parks just outside of them.
True.
So as you walk out of your house, you see, like, on your doorstep is like a little bit of mail.
of like pick it up, rip up any junk mail, tossed in the trash.
As you're like ripping up, as you're like looking at junk mail, just looking through it, you see like a pamphlet that's for, it looks half community college, half like church ad. You know those like pamphlet. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. I'm good.
Okay.
I had a really weird spike of pain.
Oh boy. Hate that.
Maybe it was all the powdered sugar or the piece of plastic.
Hey, you have to speak for this most of the time. So you're as you're looking at the pamphlet, do you like it? It looks like you've heard the name before of like the like church on it.
What's it say? Like, what's the church name?
The church just says like, shut the fuck up. I did not come up with a street for this.
The C3 church, maybe?
AL. Shout out. No, actually not. I'm not gonna say that. Those words aren't exiting my mouth today. Yeah, it just says like Thistle Hill Avenue Church, or Thistle Hill Avenue Congregation. The like big letters on top, it just says the congregation. And you see on the front there's like a black guy and like a blue button up, an Asian woman with like glasses and like a little sassy saddlebag, and a young looking blonde girl with like a little bob cut.
Diversity win.
Diversity's wins.
She's gonna read through it. Does it say anything important? Does it say anything interesting? Like, she's just like checking it out. Like, she doesn't mind going to a new church.
It doesn't say. It says some stuff that like I mean, it's just your classic pamphlet of like stuff that they would give to atheists. That's just like, do you want eternal life? Like, the sort of like kind of buzzwordy things like, oh, are you looking for purpose? Blah blah, all this stuff. But you see the picture of the blonde girl like one more time, and she looks kind of like familiar.
Can I roll and see if I remember?
Yes. Please roll dark, actually. You're going to look into the abyss.
What dice is that?
That is 2d6, and that is your dark stat, which I'm going to look at in your character corner and tell you what it is. I mean, you'll probably look at it too. It is -1.
That is a 6. It's 7 minus 1.
Let me check and make sure. I can't remember if a 6 is a partial failure or a complete failure.
It's right in the middle.
No, 6 is a failure. Mark an experience point.
Killing myself. Wait, no! I can't.
What?
I can't say that on stream.
Oh yeah. That was a joke. Haha, funny. That was a haha funny right there.
Please, I don't want to get. I don't know. Killed.
Yeah, Twitch is going to come into your house. You think maybe you went to middle school with her or something?
Is it Cordelia?
It is not Cordelia. Like it is not Cordelia Bone. They don't look that similar. It's like she kind of looks like maybe somebody who you went to school with, but you can't really put your finger on it.
Oh. Just gonna toss it on the table and leave it there.
And then you also have another envelope that is addressed to like trying to.
Am I getting dead junk mail?
I should trying to remember what your grandma's full name is. I didn't write this shit down in my notes. God damn it. But you do see a letter that's for your grandma, like, but with no return address on it. So it's a sealed envelope. Yeah, and that's the only other kind of important mail that you get.
She's gonna open it.
You open it, and it's sort of a longer letter that's like it is addressed to two Mags, and then at the bottom says from Spider.
Hi, Hales. What does the letter say? Like, what is it about?
Like, are you gonna try and stop and read the whole thing right now?
She's gonna read a chunk and then probably read the rest while waiting for school.
So you read like the first chunk, and it's just like, you know, how are you doing? How are your grandkids? You know, it seems like the letter is dated to like a couple of years ago. And it's like, you know, it's asking at the beginning, seems to be asking about more mundane things, like, you know, how's everything at home, you know, blah blah blah. The picture you sent me was very cute, blah blah blah, you know. And if you get into the back, you can see something about the work you're doing is so important. Are there any updates? Are there any clues? You know, do you know like, do you know who it is yet? Who are the suspects again? You know, I always had it out for that one girl. You know, there's the mention of a Sarah, a Sage, and a Kaylee, all in this letter as like suspects. And there, you know, is a bunch of these things, and like a post note that's just, please send more pictures, can't wait to hear from you again. I can't hear you.
In this Funky Wonky AU, I knew my grandfather's job, right? We still have kind of like the connection that we had last time? Or
Yes.
Is it different this time?
Yes.
Okay.
And wait, I said Sarah, Kaylee, and Sage, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure I said the correct names.
She's gonna shove it in her bag and kind of tell herself it's a conversation we're gonna have later.
Yes. Excuse me. So yeah, you get going to school, and we all arrive at school.
Hales,
Yes.
what's up?
Hi, I'm sorry. Our grandmother's not still alive in this version, is she?
No.
No. She
Okay,
is
what
still
does it
dead.
mean a conversation we'll have later?
Oh, nothing.
Okay. So.
While you're waiting to think of things, I'm gonna continue eating straight powdered sugar.
So we arrive at school, at the Schul house. Okay. So Molly, Eleanor, and Michael, do you want to be a sophomore or a junior?
I'll go junior because I am a
always-
junior.
I always get them confused. Which is 10th and which is 11th. I'm stupid.
Sophomore is 10th, junior is 11th.
Look at that. That is straight
I
sugar.
think I said Michael was a sophomore.
Okay.
I never decided, but I'll go junior.
Okay.
Because
Okay. Pick odds or evens, Ella. Actually, you know what? Fro, since you were mad about the outcome the first time, Fro picks odds or evens.
Even Stevens.
Okay.
oh, poor Fro.
I'll kill you.
I take that back. I hope you go last.
It was odds.
What does this mean? I am afraid.
Means like I
So-
can talk for 5 minutes and won't be able to for the next hour.
Hey, shut the fuck up. This is child abuse. I'm trying. You know what? I think. Actually, I think we'll leave it. We'll leave it here. We'll do some school intrigue. Later, but my parents already got dinner. So, and Fro, don't worry, I have something special planned for you later tonight. Later. It's time. Yes.
It's time!
It is.
What's the time for?
Backstory time. So I'm going to be heading out because my parents ordered food for me, and I probably should go eat it. So it's been lovely having all of you viewers at home watching. It was lovely to have you here, and thank you to all of our players for being here as well. If you would like to find any of them on social media, we have all of their social medias in our link tree below. And if you'd like to find us on social media, that is also in our link tree. You do have to scroll quite a bit because we have so many lovely players that some people, are not going to be the first thing you see. And yeah, tune in for maybe potentially either later tonight or tomorrow. And we will have a little backstory session with Eleanor, and we will also probably have backstory sessions with some of our other characters over the course of the next few. And I'm trying to think. Hales, you know many things. Do we have anything else to plug?
I do not think so. We plugged all the social media. We plugged the link tree. We plugged the schedule. Besides, I don't think so. We're not.
Oh yes, follow us on TikTok. We have TikTok now, and you can
Well,
follow us
that's
on there.
one of the social media, but
It is one of the social medias, but yeah, we
follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter.
yes,
Everything.
Everywhere
all of
that
them.
you have media.
Follow
there.
Everywhere you have media, we have media. We're everywhere, right behind you.
And
Like
YouTube,
media in
follow our
your
YouTube.
mom.
Always.
Subscribe
We're
to our
always
YouTube,
there.
where you can watch
Sub to-
any of these streams afterwards. Everything is in a nice little collected playlist. Those playlists are uploaded to our Tumblr. Also, check out some of the clips we make on here.
Oh yeah, we
They're
have
not
great
as
clips.
easy to make as you think. Okay.
No, they're not.
You can also check some of those out on the TikTok.
Yeah. And with that, I think, Fro, can you do the honors?
Well, see ya, bitches!